Your
You know
guys
what
are
I'm saying?
25 years old traveling internationally. Are all of your clients like super wealthy?
No, I said if guys were. I said what age are the guys we're talking about? The first guy that I sent to Mexico, hold on. The first guy that I sent to Mexico was 54. The woman he married was 15 years younger than him. So subtract 15 from 54. That's how old he was. So in his case, yes, he did go there for a woman in their 30s, right? But there are other guys that would be 30, 35, and they would be dealing with women that are 25, 26. So I don't see an issue with the age disparity, because that's the same age disparity that I see in attraction in the States. There are 26-year-old girls here that are dating guys 35, 36, 37. So I don't
let
see.
Me just quickly pose
He's got to do 4 more points, Alex.
Okay, let me just quickly pose a question to Destiny, because I think there's some miscommunication going on. So, Destiny, if a guy travels to South America because he's into Latina girls, he meets a Latina who's 22, 23-year-old who's really into him, like, why is that bad? Assuming there's no
this is one of those things where you can try to like get into the weeds and argue like the narrow points of maybe sometimes some people do this thing. I don't buy any of it, and I know plenty of guys that do this. What's happening is weak men go to other countries to find vulnerable women because they can exert way more influence on them than they ever could in the United States of America. That is de facto the case. You're telling me you're looking for let me finish my fucking response. You're telling me you're looking for a Latino woman and you got to go to fucking Mexico to find it? Bro, go to California, go to Texas, go to New Mexico, go to fucking Florida. You can find Latino women everywhere in the United States. The only reason why you go to Mexico or Central America is because you're looking for poor women that are going to fucking flock to you because you're white and you got a ton of money, or because you're black and you're fucking exotic and foreign from the United States of America. That's why they do it.
Okay, now
wait. Let me just quickly respond, Destiny. Don't take this the wrong way, buddy. But your wife is Swedish. I mean, like, you're one of like what makes you different than the guys you're
passport, bro?
Do you think that people in Sweden are desperately looking for foreign men to save them, the same way that people in Eastern European and South America are? Wait, hold on, wait. Did you really just make that comparison?
Yeah, because as an American guy who has clout, you're going to be kind of like on a higher up scale when you go to Sweden. There's not a lot of guys who have clout in Sweden. There's not that many Americans there due to strict whatever immigration and whatnot. So yeah, like, you are going to be exotic there, and that is going to give you a lot of points. And there's nothing wrong with that. The fact that
hold on, wait. You're wrong. I don't know what to tell you. As somebody that's been to parts of Southeast Asia, multiple parts. Somebody I haven't been to South America yet, Central America, and parts of Europe. I don't think I've ever gotten clout points in like Germany or France or the UK for being American, or Sweden for being American. But when I'm in Taiwan or when I'm in South Korea, I get a lot of points for being white and American. And from what I've heard from people, if you go to a place in Eastern Europe or if you go to South America, you get a lot of clout for being American. I'm not going to go to Sweden and it's like, oh my God, you're American. Like, let me fucking marry you. Bro, it's a first world country. You're not trying to flock to America from Sweden.
You straight up said that, your wife slid into your DMs. Like,
yes.
That, obviously that's because you have clout.
But but it's not. I'm not talking about picking up women because of clout. I'm talking about finding vulnerable women to pick up because you can't get anybody in your country. That's right. You go to Eastern Europe and you go to South America because these are women that their financial options kind of suck. They're kind of like relegated to sometimes not the best of lives. Getting enough money to travel to exotic places, especially like the United States, usually out of reach. And a U.S. guy will usually like come by and pick one of these people up, and that's like their ticket out of that situation sometimes. But people in like Germany, in France, in the UK, in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, in Sweden, in Norway, they're not looking for tickets to escape their country like somebody in like Romania or even like Lithuania or places in Central or South America are. It's a totally different world in terms of like picking up people.
But wait, if it's okay to use your clout to pick up girls, why is it not okay to use, your travel
in another country to pick up girls? What the fuck?
I don't think there's anything wrong with using clout to pick up girls. What I think is interesting to me, what I think is a red flag is when somebody says, I need to leave my country to find a good woman. That sounds to me like you're not capable of competing on this market because these women know better, and you're looking for a woman that's living in poverty that sees you as an escape. Right. That's what I hear. I think that's what most people hear.
Well, Destiny is just really excellent at disagreeing. That's why, like, 90% of the time, I can't tell if he actually or he's just being contentious, because the picture that you're painting is that's what all guys are traveling for. That's
what most. When people talk about going to East Europe or South America, that's what most.
I wouldn't even say most. I think there's a percentage of every variety. I think there are guys that are going to take advantage of it. I'm 100% sure that happens. There's guys that find vulnerable women they can take advantage of right here in America. The discussion we were having today is dudes that literally use that roommate app. They use that roommate app to try to figure out how to make a girl go from their roommate to their girlfriend. They come in under a false pretense.